Namaste. My pranam. Sir, can you please enlighten me about few mind blocks I am unable to comprehend? What is the difference between Maya and energy? Assuming energy is Prakriti and consciousness is Purusha. So, what is the difference between Maya and Prakriti? Prakriti means energy. There is no difference between energy and Maya. The thing that you say energy, in Tantra, we call it Shakti. Shakti is the reason, cause behind all Maya. If there is no energy, there is no Maya. Think about it. All the illusion that you have in this world, what is the biggest illusion that you have? I am the body, I am the mind. I am this person. I am this individual. This is the biggest illusion. How you get this illusion is by sight, sound, touch, smell, taste, and thought. Because you can think, because you can see, because you can hear, because you can touch, because you can smell, because you can taste, you believe that I am an individual. Shiva says in Tantra that your ego, your individuality, is the first impurity. And that impurity comes when the great Shiva, Shiva means the light of knowing, your supreme self, your true self, when this light of knowing wants to see itself, wants to enjoy itself, wants to experience itself, that spanda in that light of knowing is what we call energy or Shakti. That spanda, that energy which wants to experience itself, we call it Vimarsha. Chaitanya, which is Param Shiva, the supreme consciousness, the self-aware awareness, the consciousness which knows itself. This consciousness decides to experience itself. This supreme consciousness, we call it Chaitanya, has two aspects, Prakasha and Vimarsha. Prakasha means the light of knowingness, because of which you know anything. And Vimarsha means the quality of this knowingness to know itself. How does this knowingness knows itself? The knowingness knows itself through sight, sound, touch, smell, taste, and the mind. That is why precisely we say you are the world. That is why we have a concept like Nonduality, because only when you see that you only become sight, sound, smell, touch, taste, and thought, then only you can realize that you are the world. Or I should say, you become the world. So you are asking what is the difference? No difference. Kabir said, an illiterate man who was never educated in Tantra, never educated in any of the spiritual practices, he said, Ram Niranjan Nyara Re, Anjan Sakal Pasara Re. This Ram, this supreme Shiva, is Niranjan. It is without any impurity, but it has spread the impurity. Why? Now you may ask, why it has done so? The reason is Chiti Swatantrya Vishwa Siddhi Hetu. The consciousness, because of its own free will, is the reason behind the Siddhi of the universe. Chitti Swatantrya. The Swatantrya, the independence of Chitti, the independence of awareness, is the reason, Hetu, for the Siddhi, the manifestation, maintenance and absorption or destruction of the universe. It's the free will of Chaitanya to create, destroy and maintain this universe. Your next question. How Prakriti emerges from Purusha and dissipates into it? There is no point answering this question. Why? Because if I answer this question for you, you will have a thought in your mind, a thought how it works. I don't want to give you a thought. I want you to experience it how it works. Because whenever you have thought of something, you are not inclined to experience it. The thought kills your curiosity. The concepts kill your curiosity. The concept kill the experimentation. I want you to experience it. It is needed to be experienced. You may have the answer. I can immediately give you the answer, but that answer is of no use. You will watch this and then you will forget about it, or you will be puzzled throughout your life. And that will be disservice to you. Find out how this happens. If one is enlightened or attained moksha and become one with Purusha, that means for you, you mean Purusha by consciousness. Then who is keeping this Maya alive? If I who have become the Purusha is keeping this Maya alive, then I am not enlightened as still have Maya in me. So this question is self-explanatory. And you are asking me what is my reason of doing something. Why I am doing this? Like if you ask me why I am asking this question, that's your problem. That's not my problem. Similarly, why Shiva descends from its pure state, where it is the root of manifestation of 118 worlds, why it descends to become an individual, why it descends to become a murderer, why it descends to become a saint, why it descends to become a woman, a child, a man, an animal, a bacteria, a virus. Why it does so? Do you think right now you are worthy of that answer? No. You will form opinions about Chaitanya also. Because you are Chaitanya itself. No. These questions are not real questions. This question will never help you. They have never helped anyone. First, you have to find out who you are. And that has to be your experience. You have to go beyond the physical sense of the body and the mental concepts of the mind. You have to go beyond the sight, sound, touch, smell, taste even, and find out your true self. The day you will find out your true self, these questions will fall and you will have answer to all these questions. Our lives are assigned based on our karmas. So if I am very calm and stable person, then in the next life will I become born as a tree or cow? Are you worried about it? Are you worried that if you stay calm, you will become a cow or worse, the tree? And that tree would be chopped one day again. I appreciate all the questions, but I request you to focus on the right path. First, you find out who you are. When people used to go to Raman Maharishi to ask questions, it happens, which is natural. Wherever people see some light, they go and ask questions. Raman Maharishi was slightly different in his approach. If you go and ask him question, he will be sitting like this. For 3-4 hours, he is continuously sitting in his chair, just looking at people, looking into their eyes. People ask questions, he keeps quiet. It is useless to answer any question till there is no receptivity inside you. How do I come to know whether there is receptivity inside you or not? The only way is degree of your thoughtlessness. If you are thoughtless, if your patra is empty, you are free of concepts, thoughts, then you are the right full receiver of this knowledge. But if you are continuously troubled by your thoughts, one thought after next, one thought after next. For example, you listen to all my videos, and if these videos just increase the thoughts inside you, or any spiritual discussion, satsang, if just increases the burden of your thoughts, the burden of concepts, then you are not going in the right direction. It is making your situation worse. So first you need to have receptivity. You should be able to handle the answer in the right way. Will I become a tree or cow? You won't be worried about that if you know who you are. These questions are coming into your mind because currently you don't know who you are. So instead of getting answer to these questions, you should be able to answer all your questions. That is objective of Chaitanya Darshan. Answers given by others will not help you, will make new bondages for you. The answers which you receive within yourself, those are the true answers. And answers will only come first you become receptive.